Well, now we have the first exercise in which we mix different figures. As you can see, we have half notes and quarter notes only, so it is quite easy. And I want you to try to do it on your own first off. And please try to use the example that we explained in the previous video. So to choose the right speed and to start with them and keep the right speed from the beginning to the end of the exercise. So pause the video and try to do it. Well, of course, it is quite easy, as we said before, because we only have the shorter note is a quarter note. So we can try, for example, to find the right speed, the right tempo. For example, singing always a quarter note. So like this, ta 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 ta, like having only quarter notes for the whole exercise. Ta ta. So this is the right speed that we can choose, that we can use. So I start with one bar in which I'm only keeping time, and then I start singing. Ta 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 ta. Well, very easy. Then we can try the second exercise. This is a little more difficult, because we now have a couple of quavers of eighth notes in correspondence of the second beat of the second measure. So it is, however, if we use the method we introduced in the previous video, it is quite easy. So try to do it this way, and again, try to do it on your own. So pause the video and try it. Well, now I'm going to show you how to do it in the right way. We have to choose the most complex figure, which is the couple of quavers, and of course we have to sing this like having only a couple of quavers for each beat for the whole exercise. So something like that. Ta 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 ta. So this is the right speed, because this allows me to sing in the right way the couple of quavers. Ta ta. They are not. I'm not singing them too quickly. Ta ta ta. Okay. Please remember that the right speed, the right tempo depends on how, depends on your experience, on your practice, on your skill in reading notes. So for example, I can use a different speed, a different tempo, for example, because I'm able to read them quite quickly. So I can use, for example, ta 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 ta. But if you are so depending on your skill, you can choose different tempo. So the right way of choosing the right tempo is you have to feel quite self-confident. You have to feel it is important that in using this speed you don't get it wrong. So this is the only way to finding the right speed. So let's choose this one. Ta 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 for starting. Okay, so this is the right speed. Then I'm 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I start. Ta 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 ta. Okay, again, quite easy. Then let's try the next exercise. Here we have a higher number of quavers of eighth notes, as you can see. So we have only crotchets and quavers, so quarter notes and eighth notes. Again, we have to use the same method. So please use this method and try to do this exercise on your own. pause the video and try it. Well, now I'm showing you how to do it in the right way so that you can check it. Again, we have to choose the right speed, the right tempo to use using the couple of quavers, which is the most complex figure. So ta 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 ta. This is a quite balanced speed, quite balanced tempo, I think. So this is the speed I will use. 2, 3, and 4. Ta 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 ta. Okay, very easy. Well, let's go to the next example. Then we have something more complex again, because now we have some semiquavers. We have 16th notes. So we must be quite we have to pay attention to this fact, because if we don't use this our method to find the right speed, we run the risk to slow down when we get to the group of four semiquavers. Well, so let's try this. Please try to do it on your own. Be careful and pay attention to the right speed, the speed with which you start. Well, now we can try it again. We can try it together, and we have to choose the right speed. Taking a look at the four semiquavers, so the four 16th notes. So I think that this could be a good idea. Ta 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 ta. I think that ta 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 is a right way, is a quite balanced way to sing the four 16th notes. Ta 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 ta. I think that it's quite easy for everyone, also for beginners. So this is the speed that I'm going to choose. 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Well, I think it is easy if we use this method. If we use this method, it is we are less likely to make mistakes. I'm sure of it. So we are now combining three different figures, because we have a quarter note, a couple of quavers of eighth notes, and a group of four semiquavers, so 16th notes. So please remember the method we introduced in the previous video. Use it and try to do this exercise on your own. So pause the video and try it. Well, again, we have to find the right speed. So I'm using the group of four 16th notes. So ta 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 ta. I'm singing them. I'm singing always semiquavers. So always I'm singing in correspondence of each beat. I'm singing a group of four 16th notes, like having only semiquavers, four semiquavers for the whole exercise. Ta 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 ta. So I can choose the a very balanced speed. So I think this is right for everyone. So I can start with it. Ta 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 ta. Okay. Now I want you to try to do it on your own after having seen how after having heard how I'm doing this. So please pause the video and try to repeat it on your own. Well, so this is a very important lesson, because we have introduced some very important topics, such as, for example, how to sing and how to keep time at the same time, so simultaneously. And it is very important to practice to practice a lot with this kind of exercise, because the only way of, this is the best way that you can use to learn how to read music, to practice a lot. So try to do it on a regular basis. And so if you can, try to do it day by day, so every day or every 2 days. This is something, this could be something quite good. So it is better to do it maybe one day by day, only some minutes, or every day some minutes, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes, on how much you can. But it is better this than to do it only once per week. For example, if you can think, okay, I'm having one day, and I'm practicing for 1 hour or 2 hours. So I'm practicing 1 hour, 2 hours only on Sunday, and then all the other days I leave it. I don't try. I don't practice. So this is not a good idea. This is quite something which is it is difficult to improve your skills in this way. So please remember to try to do it, to practice on a regular basis. So not many minutes. So not too much time once a week or twice a week, but a few minutes every day or every 2 days.